Hello and welcome to Eastern Horizon. And today we are going simultaneously live on Facebook, X, and YouTube. And today, Eastern Horizon topic that we are going to discuss is about the Russian President Vladimir Putin visit to India. So that is a very important visit in terms of the Russia and India ties. And I have joined by a very distinguished guest from India, Mr. Manoj Joshi. He is a distinguished fellow at the ORF and an expert of the international relations. And he is a commentator, political commentator, and columnist. Thank you very much, Manoj Joshi, for joining me.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Hello. Can you hear me, Manoj?
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Please go ahead. Have you lost the audio?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
yes.
Yes, I lost the audio. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
hear you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, thank you very much, Manoj Joshi, for joining me. So, first of all, let me know that how you see that Vladimir Putin visit to India. How you gauge, how you analyze this visit at the time when US and Russia is in the negotiation on Ukraine. So, how you see this visit?
I think it's very important. It's not just US and Russia on negotiations on Ukraine, but also India has had problems with the United States in its relationship. So, from both Russia and India's point of view, this is a very important conjuncture in restating, in the sense India and Russia have had very good relations. What this is doing is to restate that situation.
Hmm. So, mean that when it comes to the India and Russia, so we saw that India has a joint defense and a very mean that recently we saw after Ukraine episode that India is the oil buyer 25% mean that Rao the India oil buying from Russia that was previously 2.5%. So how you see that the Western pressure on India, especially right now in the episode of the Ukraine, that Indian buying leverage to buying oil leverage from Russia. How you see this Russian oil in terms of India-Russia relations?
Well, you know that India is facing 25% additional tariff from United States on account of this oil and a lot of pressure. So India has reduced Indian private companies because of sanctions have reduced purchase of American oil or of Russian oil, but the Indian public sector companies still continue to buy, and I think they are trying to buy oil from companies that are not under sanctions. So I think they are still exploring this. So India continues to purchase oil, but it has reduced some
Hmm,
because of
hmm,
its
hmm,
private sector has ended the purchase of Russian oil.
hmm. So how you see mean that the because India has also have a very good ties with the United States. So how you think that the New Delhi have a margin and especially in terms of its diplomacy to balance between the United States and Russia?
Well, I think we have made it very clear to United States that we have very old established ties with Russia. And as a result, the United States has given us waivers, for example, on CASTA, that countering American adversaries through Sanctions Act that they have. So for purchasing the Russian S-400 missile system, we actually have a waiver from the US. So the US is also careful not to cross certain red lines. And as far as India is concerned, we have made it very clear that we have very old established ties with Russia. And though many of those ties are built on uh, the purchase of defense equipment. And India is not likely to stop that purchase.
Hmm. So, if we go some data, so we saw that the India was 72% arms weapons of India comes from Russia, but then it's dropped suddenly to 36%, and now India is eager to buy Russia. Sukhoi 30 jets and S-500 missile system, including Su-57. So, how you think that this deal, because the India has also memorandum, logistic exchange memorandum of agreement with the United States that extended to 10 years. So do you think that may overlap on between Washington and Moscow?
No, no, those are two different things. First of all, India has not agreed to purchase Su-57 and S-500. Right now, we are purchasing S-400, and we may purchase more S-400. Also, we are co-developing the BrahMos 2 missile system, and we are thinking of purchasing a Russian radar. You see, and the
Hmm,
Russian surface-to-air missile, mobile surface-to-air missile system called the Pantsir.
hmm,
You
hmm,
know,
hmm,
so
hmm,
these are the systems under consideration. Su-57 and S-500 are not currently being discussed with Russia. And as
hmm,
far as the agreement with the United States is concerned, that is not an arms purchase agreement. That is
hmm,
basically a broad-based agreement, broad-based MOU, which has been there since 2005, I think. So it has been extended from 2005, 2015, 2015, 2025, now 2025, for another 10 years. So this
hmm.
agreement does not prevent us from buying any Russian equipment.
Okay, so Russia and mean that the India is also the member of the BRICS and the SCO. So, do you think that how this Vladimir Putin visit will give a boost to the global South, emerging global South? So, how you narrated this visit in terms of the rising global South?
Well, certainly, I think India has the ambition, along with China, to be leaders of the global South. And when we are in BRICS, you see, the other countries of the BRICS are global South countries, that is, Brazil and South Africa. Russia is not really global South, you see. So, what I'm saying is that there is a certain interest amongst the countries of BRICS, and of course now the BRICS has expanded, and there are many more countries in BRICS. They are mainly global South countries. So there is an interest in promoting global South interests through BRICS, but this is something which is still taking shape because the BRICS expansion is happening right now at this stage. So we don't know in which direction this will go, but certainly one thing is there, that India is interested in shaping its policies around the global South.
Hmm, hmm, hmm. Thank you very much, Manoj Joshi, for joining me. I really appreciate your insight for Eastern Horizon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Malik Saab.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
तो मेरे आप मुझे वो उसका यूआरएल भेज देंगे ना?
Yes, I will.